What's up, y'all? Around the corner trucker coming today, March 10th, 2022. Hey, how you guys doing today? It's Thursday. Not too bad here in Washington State. It's been one hell of a day. Where should I start? Man, my truck. Some of you guys already know who follow me on my gaming stream and who I've talked to on their trucking streams know that I bought my truck used from a dealership that was a lease. And this thing ain't been nothing but problems. I've already put over 9 grand on engine repair, and I only got this in August. 9 grand in engine repair, from the gaskets for the turbo to the DEF system needing to be cleaned. That was like 3 grand in itself. I think was the DEF system. I'll have to find a receipt. I might even put it in this video. I probably will actually. And the DEF, I needed front brakes. I mean, I only had the vehicle since August, and I could have used that money. My goal is to get a brand new truck that's completely mine. I know what the issues are, and all those type things. But I'm not getting that because every time I turn around, I gotta put some money in this goddamn truck. So it's been a pain in the ass because that 9 grand right there could have been towards the new truck. Could have been towards a new truck, and now I'm dealing with this. So now my issue now is my lift gate. My lift gate acting up. About 2 weeks ago, the fuse blew. Didn't even know. I checked the fuse inside the box, which is a little one, and I think it's just for the switch. And it don't do nothing, basically. It don't do nothing. Because I took the damn fuse out, and I was still trying to get the lift gate was still doing stuff. So either it's bypass, whoever hooked up this lift gate, they bypass certain wires. I'm not sure what's going on, but it ain't right. Because if you take the fuse out, your switch shouldn't work. But it still works. So I don't know what that is. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I need a new lift gate pump, new motor. And I think this is the original motor that's in there. And from what I found online, the motor itself, the motor, the pump, the case, the fluid holder, the reservoir, and then the pump itself, the electric pump, is $802 online at Liftgate Parts. So I'm waiting to hear back from the fast shop here in Edgewood, Washington. That's not far from my home. They're about 5 minutes drive away, where they helped me with the fuse part because I didn't know about the fuse in the battery compartment. There's actually a fuse in there, and I should have took a picture and I could have showed you guys. I didn't think of that, but there's a fuse in there that's in your battery box area that goes to the lift gate. It's a Maxon. At least that's what they did for 2050. I don't know how they are now for the newer trucks, but that's what it was. And so the fuse blow twice, because the first time it blew from the original one that was on there, and then the second time blew from the one that got repaired. And the fast shop hooked me up. I got some free training basically that day, and they gave me for the little time they spent with me to figure out the lift gate and the fuse. They did it all for free, which was great. I couldn't appreciate them more. But this time I'm hoping they'll go ahead and replace my pump for me and do the fluid change. And of course that'll be some labor charge. Hopefully it won't be too much. So I probably figure I'm looking at $1,200 this on this damn lift gate. So you figure all these repairs since last August, I'm almost 11 grand in repairs. That could have went to a new truck, man. You guys don't understand how bad I want a new truck. When I buy vehicles, when I was broke, I had to buy them used. But I ain't broke no more, so all my vehicles been new. And so it's such a better feeling knowing you got something new that's completely yours. It's only been driven from maybe the build shop to the dealership. And it's just, to me, it's a better way of owning a vehicle because then you know everything else went wrong with it. You know all the maintenance, you know everything. When you buy a truck from somebody, especially a dealership that uses it for lease, if the maintenance records, you probably got to pull it out of them just to get it from them because they didn't give me mines for that truck. So because it probably got all kind of issues they ain't telling me about. Like my box, it's going to need to be repaired or fixed, and it's going to need some weld jobs. So, I mean, that's how my day going in the trucking world, y'all. I know this is kind of I don't know, this is kind of the real life of how my situation's going on right now with my box truck. And so I got my load done. I've been doing a lot of Amazon since January, because mainly that's on purpose, because I like being local and regional, so I could come home, sleep in my own bed, and be home with my wife. And so it's a lot. I like it that way. But Amazon has gotten dirt cheap with their rates. I mean, I can't even believe they actually lowered their rates this week as gas was going through the roof. They lowered their rates where the total payout for some of these runs was lesser than last week. I don't know what that's about, but it's some BS. So, but the great thing about Amazon, like I said, it's at home. It's a great backup if you want to do OTR. Have Amazon as your backup. So if you don't find a load, because I hear Florida's bad. If you don't find a load in Florida, do an Amazon load to get you out of Florida. Heading back up north, northern Florida, where you can hit up Georgia, or I don't know, any of those states right there. Mississippi, Alabama, any of those states that if you can't get a load, you can at least do an Amazon to get you out of there. Um, the thing with it though, like I said, the rates are low. If you don't want to deal with snow, Amazon could be great for you. Like here in Washington, the Pacific Washington, the west side of Washington, we get snow, but barely. And when we do, we get a lot like we got this year. You probably heard about it on the news. But when we get snow, usually we don't have to, it's usually in the mountain or eastern Washington. So the west side will be all nice and good. And you can almost go, you can literally do regional from Washington to California every week if you really want to during the snow season. Even with the Siskiyous, because they just not getting much weather down there, which is terrible, because even Oregon is considered a drought now. That has been a drought. So, what else happened today? I'm just trying to think of what else happened today. Oh, the Liftgate, though. Get this. I'm doing my postal drop in Manchester, Washington. Great views, by the way. Great views. In the damn Liftgate, I make it go down so I can get the pallet of stuff and get to it, and because they didn't have the automatic lift at this post office. They don't have it there, and the damn lift gate got stuck to the ground. You would hear the motor just go like it's trying, but it wouldn't come up. So I know there's something wrong with the motor, because there's hydraulic fluid coming out the negative post connection. It's coming out there. And so I'm pretty sure the motor just needs to be replaced. It's worn out. It's the original. It's a 2015. Is what 2022. So that's what 7 years, 8 years. I'm trying to think in my head real quick. I think that's 7 years. So that's the original motor in there, and I'm pretty sure it's just worn out, and it needs to be replaced. So there's just that today. It's just been one of those days. My next thing I was gonna say too, if you guys ever need little info, I'm gonna share my little Excel spreadsheet. I kind of got it's kind of a challenge out there to my YouTubers out there. I'm kind of curious, because everybody talk about how much money they make and all that in a week, but they don't ever really break it down. I want you to break it down so y'all can explain to all these up and comers who want to learn from you guys on what is what. I know some of you guys do mentoring and all that. That's fine. That's cool. Do the mentoring. If somebody want to pay you to do that because they want the more hand-on experience, that's great. But if you need a free question asked, you can always come to me, and I can refer you to other people too that I know who will answer your question for free without you having to be a mentor. Even the ones that do the mentor program, they will answer some of your questions for free without their charging you and stuff. So they're all good. I got them in my little channel. Hopefully you guys can see my channels for my trucking page, and it'll have other links for the other box truck people I watch, and big rig truckers too I watch too, but mainly the big trucks, box trucks that you might want to listen to, people that you probably already know too, because they've been doing it before me, because I sloughed. I was just taking my time with my YouTube channel, because some of you guys know I do video game streaming. I mainly do that on Facebook, and I do some on YouTube too. And I probably start doing more on YouTube, because Facebook is just getting on my nerves with their rules and all their crap. So, what else? So yeah, I want you guys to do like a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet or Quicken, whatever you do. Keep all your private info out of it. But it's a challenge to my other YouTuber box truck people. I want y'all to break down what you guys are actually making through that week. How much weight did you carry? How many miles for that load? How much gas did you refill on your refill of diesel and stuff? Not gas, diesel, unless you got a gas box truck, which is rare out there. Your food costs, that stuff. A lot of that stuff is written off by taxes. But I think it would be great for you guys to explain that if you have ferry and tolls, what was the load pay and what you made profit for that day, and what was your profit for the month? Like for January, since my truck was down in December for the maintenance repair, that was $9,000 freaking dollars plus some. So I got back into January and I just did Amazon because I was home chilling with the wife, doing stuff. I'm about to actually get in the mothership. So I could, if I don't get a double load on Amazon or something, I could do mothership so I can stay local. And I will be doing OTR or something too, because I know I want to see more of the country that I haven't got to drive through, that I just flown over. I want to see some of that. The wife want to see it, so I hope she'll be able to get to go. So, but I'll be doing that. But so yeah, on the Excel spreadsheet, show that for your viewers. I want you guys to show that. And I hope, one thing I always notice, all the box truck people I watch, y'all don't never talk about the taxes you take out. I hope you guys are taking taxes out, because you're going to have to at the end of the year, especially if you're making these box truck people that saying they're making $9,000, $10,000 a month. You better be taking taxes out and setting it aside, because you're going to regret it at the end of the year if you're not. So make sure you do that and just explain it. Like mine's, I got it set at 25%. And the main reason I got it that high is because it's taxes / savings. So most of it, I'll have the tax part, and then the extra, whatever I don't actually have to pay in taxes, will be my savings for new truck, upgrade on the truck, repairs, anything like that. So yeah, that's all I got to really say today. I didn't do no recording from the truck today because I was just fed up with it. I should have did a recording of the lift gate, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do that the next time I go mess with it, or if I do the repair myself, I'll record it and upload it so y'all can see, especially if you got a Maxon lift gate. Some of y'all might even know about it. So the truck, when I did the recording for the truck, if you guys know a way where you can use your headset for recording to your phone, I would like to know how you do that, because I can't figure out the setting on my Samsung. I got a Samsung S21. I think that's the one. If you have a Samsung S21 and you know how to make it use your headset for recording when you're doing a video, please let me know. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Don't forget to hit those reactions, like, share, subscribe here at Around the Corner in Trucking. Catch you later. Peace out.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say